Now to Delta, where the state government has taken a major step towards ending the perennial flooding in Warri and its environs with the commencement of demolition of buildings erected on waterways. The Director General, Delta State Government Special Duties, Frank Omari, who led his team on the demolition exercise, warns that no one will be spared. Iken Amechi reports. We will return with business and sports update after this report. Stay with us.
Despite the almost completed storm drainage project in Warri, Uwe and environs, most places get flooded when it rains. This is due to the blockage of natural waterways and canals by illegal structures. Today, the Delta State government is making its intent known by bringing equipment to commence demolition here at Anti-Rose Street in Oboroke. Residents of this building make frantic efforts to move out their property. Mr. Peter Ejo is blind and lives here with his family.
They came yesterday to inform them that they will put down the house this morning. And just yesterday, I was informed yesterday. And since morning, we've been trying to bring our things out.
They are taking the clothes, they make clothes and chairs, everything to my mother's place, my sister's place, my brother-in-law's place. So where we are going to stay today now, we don't know.
The Swamp Boogie did not waste any time in bringing down the illegal structure obstructing natural flow.
And this is just the beginning. We have given them over 2 months to ensure that those who have built on natural waterway should remove their building. Those who do not have approval plan, they should remove their building. This very building does not even have an approval, and we are not doing sentimentally. This is key, and it's going to go everywhere.
Next stop is this building in Ekpa. The occupants refuse to heed to earlier warnings.
You give me an approval between here and the fence. That if you give me the approval, I go. What I know is this document. Don't make a sentiment about it.
Okay,
where is my equipment?
Okay,
But after much pleading, the Director General decided to extend the demolition dates.
You take every responsibility of what government has spent on you. I'm giving you 48 hours to remove everything.
While demolition is going on, the opening of canals is ongoing as well in Boloko, Imebiri, Okumaba layout.
And here at Father Ennis drainage by Lower Erijua, working simultaneously to clear the channels and ensure that flow is unhindered.
Iken Amechi, TVC News, Warri.
Moving on to reiterate government's commitment to cushion the effect of fuel subsidy removal on Nigerians and the economy, the Delta State government and Jet Systems are in talks to build electric vehicles and charging stations within the state and, of course, across the country. We have details in this report.
My fellow citizens, I want to talk to you about our economy.
In the 41-paragraph nationwide speech, President Bola Tinubu acknowledges the hardship Nigerians are facing as a result of subsidy removal. However, he promises to invest 100 billion naira between July 2023 to March 2024 to acquire 3,000 units of 20-seater CNG-fueled buses. In the same vein, Delta State Governor Sheriff Oborevwori hosted a team of transportation practitioners and technicians to get an alternative to fuel combustion engines and vehicles in the wake of the high pump price.
The jet link and the main jet mover, and it's smooth and noiseless, and it's also comfortable. And you know the way with the hike of fuel now, at this time, the EV vehicles are more better. It's cheaper. The only thing we're still studying this model, and we feel that we've had a meeting, and we are coming out with our own decision very shortly.
Not only did the governor engage in talks of keying into the initiative, he inaugurated a team headed by the Secretary to the state government, Mr. Kingsley Emu, to understudy how state governments can help transporters in the acquisition of eco-friendly electric vehicles for their operations.
Governments like Delta State, and the federal government of Nigeria are already taking initiative in investing in electric vehicle infrastructure, right? So in Nigeria, for example, we have abundance of sun, The idea for Delta State and the federal government is looking into building solar-powered charging infrastructure. When you think about a typical electric vehicle like the ones you have seen here, the two biggest cost drivers for transportation is the cost of maintenance and the cost of fueling. But with electric vehicle, you eliminate the cost of maintenance and you also eliminate the cost of petrol.
This initiative, if properly implemented, will save drivers about 80% in cost of maintenance and fuel price at this time when everyone is trying to manage the fallout of the removal of fuel subsidy.